All right, guys. So, a lot of you guys been saying to me that Chris, why it takes so long for log on the Demure Trend? It's been there for a while, you know. It's been there for a while because remember, you know, it stems from my culture, my LGBTQIA culture. You know, I've been following Jules for a while, and well, following but not hitting the following button, because you know sometimes people look at who you follow and stuff, and you know TikTok stay people in your business and whatever. So I know of Jules, you know, and stuff. I remember very well when Jules was on the RuPaul show and stuff, and I've been following the trend for a while. But you know, for me, I don't log on to things that quickly, like as soon as everybody dip on it, I'm on it. No, I make it marinate for a bit, and then I will come out with my little, you know, my little reels about it, if that makes sense. And when I say reels, I don't mean videos, like my own take on things. It's just like when, you know, songs come out, you know, I don't say, oh, I like that song, you know. The song have to marinate for a bit. I remember when Shensea's Hit and Run came out, I wasn't a fan of the song, but then it grew on me. You know, sometimes some things just have to grow on you, you know, and you know, you do it that way because sometimes you don't rush down things. You want to be demure with it, you know. You don't want to be too much, you know, because when trends come out, you can't be too rushy inner, you know. You have to be demure. Yeah, you have to be demure about it. You have to be mindful, because at the end of the day, everybody out there are gonna say, Lord, Chris him depend this, Chris him depend that, or whatever, and that's not very cutesy. You understand me? So it is what it is, and that's how me I see it. Because at the end of the day, you know, the word demure is out there for a long time, and I for one, you know the word. You know, it's a classy word. It's a word that's used to describe somebody that's very elegant, somebody who is petite, somebody who look good, somebody who dresses well, somebody who have, you know, good self-esteem, somebody that's, you know, like Angelina Jolie, she is very demure, you know. Beyonce, when she's ready, she's very demure, you know, and stuff. But you know, the way how the trend is now, it's like it's taking it way out of context, but in a good and jokify way. It's like, it's very funny because there is some argument now that the guy Jules, the big guy who seems to be transgender, isn't the first person that really came out with it, you know. So it was this other guy that came out with it, but now he's claiming that he was the first person to do it, and there's evidence, you know, about from him doing it. But now Jules has done it. I don't know. I mean, you know, some of these kids, we call them kids, in the LGBTQIA community, they will see other kids doing things and elaborate or emphasize or exaggerate things. They'll exaggerate the term, and I believe if that is so, that's what Jules has done. But thank you, Jules, for bringing it to the forefront. You know, I can see what you have done. You've made it a household name. Everybody's running with it. You know, I'm happy for it. You know, I am for it. I like it, and it is what it is. You know, I just wanted them something there. So well done. Well done. You have a black Jamaican guy like myself, you know, quoting it all day every day, you know. Yeah, and I make cakes. My cakes are very demure. You know, I'm very mindful when I'm making them. Okay, very mindful, because they have to be cutesy. And sometimes I have to do way too much to get my cakes noticed, and that is how they sell, you know. So I can't bother. Let me tell you something, guys. Let me tell you, you know, it's so weird that trends have a way of trending. And I'm honest to God, I am all for it. This world that we're living in now, you have to take everything with a pinch of salt. You have to be light-hearted about everything these days. You can't take life too seriously sometimes. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. You have to make jokes where necessary. You know, the pandemic came and passed the other day, and we all have seen what it has done to us. We have to just do it. We have to just get in. We have to lighten up a bit. Life is so short. Joke while you can, laugh while you can. Have fun with it, run with it. Who would have ever thought that somebody would have push this out there? Whoever started it first, I don't care. Whoever started it first, I'm like I said, I'm all for it. I don't care who started it first, whether it's that guy or Jules or whoever. Now I'm also hearing that there's some guy who is trying to stop Jules from using the term, because he has money and he's gonna take him to court. All these rumors are circulating and whatever. But Jules, my dear, well done. Well done. That quote allowed you to rent an apartment, as far as what I'm seeing, because like I said, I've been following this thing for a while. It has allowed you to help your friend. It has allowed you to make some money at the same time. It has allowed you to get ahead, get by. You're blowing up from this, and that's what it's all about. There's so many hateful people that are just not mindful, of that are just not mindful of these things sometimes. And at the end of the day, we as individuals, we just need to make light of every situation and just have fun with it. It's all about having fun. And I think Jules is a fun person. I would love to meet Jules one day, hopefully. I don't know if life persists. I mean, I don't think he's very hard to meet. He seems to be a club kid and whatever, but people are taking different spins on it, just like what I have done. Like I said, my cakes, because I do make cakes. My cakes are very demure. I'm very mindful when I'm making my cakes, because I want them to be cutesy. Listen, oh my days, I'm just, like I said, guys, I don't log on to things real quick. I let it marinate. I see what's going on with it, and it is working. Now that it is also popular and stuff, I'm now putting my spin on it. And I'm not late, guys. I'm just not late. Listen, I live in this world, and yes, sometimes I'm under a rock. Sometimes I'm under a rock because I work so hard. I work tirelessly. I'm always at work, working. Sometimes some things really go over my head, but at the same time, in the end, I will get there. On my own, I will get there. So, so guys, when you hear this Demure Trend, it wasn't originated by me. Nope, I just put my own spin on it and stuff. Anybody can be demure. Anybody can be mindful. There are a lot of things that we overdo sometimes in life, and I think that's the message. Some of us human beings, we're not mindful of the things that we do. We're not mindful of the things that we say. Sometimes we have to be cute. Sometimes we have to be calm in relation to the things that we do, in order to not get noticed for the wrong reasons, and or get noticed for the right reasons. But you guys understand where I'm coming from. I'm sorry the sun is in my eyes, but I had to make this video whilst driving. Guys, thank you so much for listening. Big up on yourself.